everyone. East London, here we come.
East London on flight MSFS24 have your boarding passes and passports ready. Flight MSFS24 now open for boarding at gate 24. Thank you.
It's Christian from your flight staff. We're ready to begin boarding. Waiting for your signal.
Ground. Airbus Mike Alpha.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. The jetway is going to be connected.
Passengers on board. Ground. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Could you please send the baggage?
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Baggage is on the way.
Ground. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Could you please send a catering truck?
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. The catering truck is on the road.
We've completed boarding, Captain.
Ground. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312 ready to copy IFR clearance to East London.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312 is cleared to East London Airport via the OKTA 1 Alpha departure, runway 24. Climb via SID maintain 16,000. Departure frequency is 119.9er, squawk tree 47 tree.
Cleared to East London via the OKTA 1 Alpha departure, runway 24. Climb via SID maintain 16,000. Departure frequency is 119.9er, squawk tree 47 tree. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.65. Good day.
Ground. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Requesting pushback.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Pushback request accepted.
Tow bar in place, Captain. All luggage on board. You're cleared to start engines.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking. On behalf of ourselves and the entire cabin crew, we would like to wish you a calm and safe flight. We have just finished loading and will soon start taxiing to the runway. The flight should take place according to the scheduled time. We ask you to read the safety cards on the seats in front of you and follow the cabin crew's instructions. Thank you and have a nice flight.
Tower. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312 at runway 24 ready for departure. IFR to East London.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312, QNH 1017. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seat belts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Runway 24.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312, contact Johannesburg Center on 119.9er. Good day.
119.9er for Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Johannesburg Center, Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312 is passing 1600, climbing 16,000. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312, Johannesburg Center, QNH 1017. Radar contact continue. assisted by co-pilot Lorraine Trump. Welcome aboard flight MAZ-1312, inbound to East London. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 16,000 feet and an airspeed of 300 knots. It's 12:54 p.m. We anticipate a comfortable flight in spite of some light turbulence. On behalf of all the crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
To all passengers, we've reached cruising altitude and will be turning down the cabin lights for your comfort. If you need additional reading light, just push the button above your head. We're ready for in-flight service. Mind if we start?
Permission granted. Ladies and gentlemen, service is on today's flight to East London. In a few moments, we'll be offering complete beverage service, including a range of complimentary beverages, from fruit juices to cocktails. These are all listed on the refreshment menu in your seat pocket. The flight attendants will also be serving a hot lunch, accompanied by coffee, tea, and soft drinks. Have a pleasant flight.
Mike Alpha, Zulu 131, to contact Cape Town Center on 124.7. Good day.
124.7 for Airbus
Mike Alpha, Zulu 1312, Cape Town Center, QNH 1017. Radar contact. Continue to Edibu. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Descend and maintain 3000. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Descend and maintain 3000. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Please expedite your descent 3000. Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS runway 29er approach. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact East London Tower on 118 decimal tree.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 118 decimal tree Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. East London Tower, Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312, 17 miles east, inbound ILS runway, 29er approach.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312, East London Tower. QNH 1017, cleared ILS runway 29er approach.
Cleared ILS runway, 29er approach. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312.
We got a 20 knot headwind. You're down. Lost fuel.
1000.
Investigate.
500. 400. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30. 10. Retard, retard, retard.
4 reverse.
Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Turn next taxiway. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Turn next taxiway. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Contact ground on 122.65.
Going to 122.65. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Alpha Oscar ground. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Request taxi parking. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cross runway 6 Alpha. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cross runway 6 Alpha. Airbus Mike Alpha Zulu 1312.
Welcome to East London, Africa.